Greetings. Tier list time. Robert here. Okay. Hi. Bye. All right.
Fearless.
Tier list. Um. Aloha. So it's
Rowlet.
Rowlet F.
Yep.
This guy F. This guy D. Decidueye D. Litten F. I think Torracat's at least D. Maybe even C.
I know we both like Torcat.
You think it's D or C?
Probably D, right? Like, as much as I would love to
Yeah,
give
it's
it.
probably just D. And Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da. We haven't seen this in a while, but a starter is S tier. Since first starter that's S tier since Kanto.
That's insane. Please tell me why. I don't know
Do
Incineroar.
you actually not know why?
No.
So it gets Intimidate, it gets
Yep.
Fake Out, it gets
Yep.
Will-O-Wisp, it gets Parting Shot, it gets it has like really good stats. You can run it as like physical if you really want to and make it just do damage. But its main purpose is just Fake Out, Intimidate, and Parting Shot.
Uh,
So you just rotate it in and out over and over and over again and make the other Pokemon not be able to do anything. It's used like when the legendaries exist, this Pokemon is still like one of the best Pokemon in the format.
wow.
It's probably the best S tier Pokemon so far.
Wow.
Yeah.
The starters just start to get crazy then from here on out.
Yeah, it's just Infernape is the best. Like I don't think there's a starter better than him. I could be wrong though.
Incineroar. You said Infernape, your
Oh, sorry,
goose.
sorry, Incineroar. Um, this Pokemon honestly might be C, maybe even B. It's pretty
Really?
good. Yeah, so its hidden ability is it makes normal type moves water type. What is this Pokemon called?
Fuck do I know? Who picked that? Not me.
Um is it based on skill or overall? It's based on competitive in VGC. So liquid voice, all sound moves become water type moves. So hyper voice, which is a spread move, becomes a water type and it just does a lot of damage. It's 126 special attack, 116 special defense. I still think C. This Pokemon was like used pretty often. I kind of want to put B.
I didn't even know that. Yeah, I have no
I'm actually gonna put B. It's like a pretty commonly used Pokemon.
I have no knowledge on this Pokemon, so
Yeah. Um. Where the fuck are we, dude? It gets so confusing. Okay, we're at Bird. F.
Koopa is your
F.
point of reference.
Yeah, I gotta remember Hoopa. And then this is D. It's like fine.
Two
I
cannons.
love Toucannon. I wish it was better. I
Same.
really wish Toucannon was better. What else? What else? What else? This guy sucks. Young Goose sucks. Gumshoes is D because it has adaptability.
Yeah.
Um. Oh, we're here.
Oh shit.
I think Charjabug is a C tier Pokemon.
So
Genuinely.
let's. Why is the bias? What's happening?
So number one, let me actually pull it out. Look at this motherfucker.
I love Charger Bug.
Yeah, it's literally here. Oh, I should have probably closed the windows because it's like fucking up the shot. What do you think? Or do I leave it in for the charm?
It's fine.
All right, we'll leave it in for the charm. So Charjabug. Anyways, let's go to Cerebi actually. First, it's off its shiny is amazing. Like it's so good, and it has a unique ability called Battery. Powers up all enemies' special moves by 30%, bro. 30%.
Yeah, that's nuts. That's actually crazy.
Like it's actually crazy. So that's the big thing. It has Thunder Wave. It has Electro Web. It has Screen. Has Screech. Has Eerie Impulse. Um, it's just pretty good. It's really tanky. I think it's C.
I'm cool with that. The ability alone is just so good.
Yeah, the ability makes it super useful. So C for Charger Bug. Um.
Volt. What is it? Volt switch.
Oh, it's.
Is that
I
just D or is
I
that
think it's
higher?
I think it's C.
Yeah.
Yeah, because its stats are pretty good. It's got some pretty good stats. Levitate makes it immune to ground, pretty good. Like, look,
Yeah.
145 special attack.
Yeah, that's really good. Wow.
It's actually really good. It's super solid, so it's a C tier. Um, Crabrawler F,
Yeah.
sadly. Abominable. Is this D or C?
Um.
I'm kind of thinking D because it's pretty okay in Trick Room,
It's
but
probably just D. Yeah. I
it's
mean.
probably just D, right?
Yeah.
I put it in F by accident.
Sick.
Oh
He's
no
really
no
cool.
no, it was a D.
He'd be really good, but
Yeah, it's a fan, not a fan favorite, but it's a favorite among our friend group.
yes.
Flamenco bird. I'm just gonna put all the dancing birds as one. I'm gonna use the electric one because it's my favorite.
Sure.
I kind of want to put C because it has really good dancing synergy, so you can make like dance teams with it pretty well.
Mhm.
Maybe it's D. I guess it's D. It just gets
I'm
Quiver Dance.
sorry.
It's
I
pretty
know you
good.
want to put it higher.
Yeah, it gets D. It gets D. I don't remember what the dancing bird is called.
Yeah.
Flutter, tiny fairy bug. Real,
Uh,
I don't know what this Pokemon is called, but I think it's D or C.
you have to check because that might be C. Yeah.
I don't remember what this Pokemon is called.
I don't even.
Rabombi. All right, so let's see what Rabombi does. First, let's see if it has a decent shiny. Could be better, could be worse.
Yeah, it's not the worst. Not bad.
Uh, it gets it gets Sweet Veil, so it can't fall asleep. That's pretty good. It gets Pollen Puff, which is a really good move. Pollen Puff is 90. Whoa, it's actually so strong. What the hell? Yeah, Pollen Puff is really strong. Maybe it's still. I mean, it has Quiver Dance, Greens, Helping Hand, Fake Tears, Speed Swap. Kind of makes it really good. Nah, it's D. I think it's D actually. I kind of remembered it being better. Still a really useful Pokemon. Like you could use that Pokemon well. Um, Rock F.
Lake and Rock.
Oh, it has three forms that are actually kind of different.
Yeah.
I think Lycanroc is at like the regular form. I think it's at least C.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Yeah.
It just has really good sand synergy.
That's B.
Thank you.
Sick. Smart pick.
And then the other two, I kind of want to put D. I don't know why. I literally don't know why. I just know
I
that
love the
no.
orange one. I just don't know if it's like actually.
Do you want to put it C? I don't. I genuinely don't even know the difference.
Bro, I don't either. I just like it because it's orange. what is it?
Dusk form
Yeah,
abilities,
increase power moves that make physical by 30%.
but it doesn't get Sand Rush, and that's the reason why the regular Lake and Rock. Wow, the Dusk form only gets Tough Claws. I'm giving it D.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks. The other two Lake and Rocks are D. Ooh, Wishy Washy.
Wishy washy.
What is Wishy Washy, man? Oh, that's a decently cool shiny.
Yeah, I like the little gold, yellow.
When it drops below 25%, it goes into a shitty form.
Below 25%.
With eyes of fish eating a fish, yeah, he's just a bunch of fish. If you look at it, he's this fish a million times. That's the whole concept of this Pokemon. This Pokemon is actually really sick.
Yeah, it is a really cool Pokemon.
I still kind of am leaning towards D.
Yeah, is it more of a no?
I
It's
could
not more.
honestly, its stats are really good. I think it should be C actually.
I
I'm
think if you're able to make him survive, like he's just gonna pop off.
yeah. I'm
But
actually
yeah,
I'm putting it C. No, where did he go? Oh, he's still here. Wishy washy C. I like that. Um. This is F. Toxapex. I think it's just D. It's a great wall. It's
yeah,
so good in singles, but it does nothing in doubles.
yeah.
Um, Donkey. Yeah, it's like S in singles. Yeah, you're right. But it's but Donkey F. I'm thinking B or C for this Pokemon. Let me see what it's on par with. Is it on par with these Pokemon? Kind of no.
Probably C, right?
Yeah, I think it's high C, low B.
Yeah.
We'll put it C. Um, ooh, we were talking about this earlier. Araquanid.
Arachnid.
I have a feeling Araquanid's like B.
I like it B. Yeah.
Yeah, because if there was like legendaries and shit, it wouldn't be as good. But it's just against other regular Pokemon, so I think it's B.
Yeah.
A physical attacker that can't get burned is pretty fucking good. Um, Lurantis. It lost superpower, so I think it's just D. If it had superpower, it'd be okay. But Contrary doesn't carry it enough.
Mm.
Ooh, I love this Pokemon.
No tech.
I think it should be C at least. I like C. What do you think?
Yeah, I was thinking C or B.
I think it should be C just because it has horrible like physical defense, from what I remember. Wow, its shiny's cool.
Yeah, that's sick.
Uh, actually, it doesn't even have horrible physical defense. It just doesn't have great physical defense. It has Spore and Strength Sap. Does it get Pollen Puff? Pollen Puff. It gets Pollen Puff. I think it's. Oh god, is it B? It's
That's what my
just.
gut
It's
instinct
just
is.
slightly worse than Amoonguss, and Amoonguss is S. So I think it should be B at least. I think it should be B because it's not as good as like Hydreigon, probably, but it's
Yeah.
really good. This Pokemon's actually crazy. This is like a value pick right here.
Yeah.
Crazy thing is, 99% chances goes undrafted. Just saying. So if anybody is trying to look for a good B tier pick, Genetic is a good one.
It's a very good one.
Um, whatever this guy Salandit, Salazzle is really strong in doubles.
I didn't know that.
I think it's B or C.
Oh wow.
I'm I'm leaning towards C just because I don't see anyone really use it anymore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it C. It's high C, low B. Fake out is just such a good move. Ooh, beware, huh? This is one that is tough.
Yeah.
Do you have any thoughts initially?
I remember he was pretty damn good. Like he's a strong big boy.
He gets fluffy, so he
Yeah.
that's really good. Fluffy's a great ability. You increase your physical defense by 50% basically. And you get a nerve, which means you nobody can eat berries, which is pretty good. Or enemy Pokemon can't eat berries rather. I think it's gonna come down to his stats. His move pool is like fine, nothing great.
A lot of health. That's
Has a lot of health. It's really good on the physical side. Its speed being 60 is actually so sad.
yeah, you can't really trick room it.
You can't really trick room it. You can't really tailwind it. I think it's gonna be. Is it C or is it even C?
I think so.
I think C is fine. I don't think it's B. C feels okay. It's like a low C, honestly. Like now I'm thinking about it, looking at the other C's, I think it's like a low C.
Yeah, it's let's see. Bond sweet.
I don't know how we both knew that was Bond Sweet because I don't know the middle form.
Yeah, I don't know.
I am biased towards Serena. I've loved her since she came out. I'm thinking she's high C, low B. Maybe it's just C though. I think it's just C. But look at her ability. Sweet Veil prevents you guys prevents falling asleep.
Yeah, that's good.
So if someone has a Mungus, this is just a hard counter to a Mungus.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Prevents the opponent from using moves with increased speed priority. So no sucker punch, no fake out, no nothing.
Mm.
So those are two great abilities. Drop kick, it lowers the enemy's attack stat. High jump kick. Acrobatics kind of sucks. Screens, taunt, play rough, helping hand, synthesis so it can heal itself, 120 attack, great defenses, decent speed. It's high C, low B, but I don't. It's not as good as like. Oh, it's not as good as these Pokemon, but it's so close. It's so fucking close. Let's see. It just cannot. It can't get here. It just can't. Oh my god. What do you think, Robert?
What you showed me, I think C is a good spot for it.
It's just so high C, man.
It is. Yeah.
Like if there's a C plus, it's definitely C plus. This shit, I don't even remember what it's called. Comfey.
This one I feel like doesn't really have much, right?
So it has one really good niche. It gets triage, which means healing moves have 3 priority, plus 3 priority when used. So it heals your teammates by half. Um, like instantly every time. I still think it's D,
Yeah, I'll give it D for that. But
but it's not bad. Like it's actually pretty good. I think it's a value pick in D.
mm,
High D, low C. It's definitely a value pick. Oranguru, I'm biased towards. I think it's C because it's not as good as the Pokemon in B, but having Trick Room, Telepathy, and her focus so you can't get flinched. Um, and Instruct is a really great move that synergizes really well with some Pokemon. So Oranguru, C. This guy I think is D probably.
I think so.
It gets Defiant, so that's really good. But that's all it gets. So I'm gonna say D.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm biased here. Wimpod F, obviously, but Galesopod.
Gallisopod's pretty cool.
Also, you're cutting out again.
Sorry. Gallisopod is pretty cool.
I'm,
Yeah,
I think it's C though.
I agree.
Not as good as these, but it's really strong. It has a lot of priority attacks, so even though it's slow, you can still make use of its attack stat. First impression is is a cool move. Okay, Sandy. I don't know what that Pokemon's name is. All right, this is one of your
Hollow
faves.
Sand.
Palisand. I think it's C or B. I'm kind of leaning towards C.
I'm surprised you even mentioned a B for this thing. I think C.
I mean, its ability is pretty good. What is it? What is it? What is this shit called? Palisand. If you pair this up with something that has Water Shuriken, look, see, water increased defense by 2 stages every time it is hit by a Water type move.
Oh yeah. That thing would be so beefy.
Yeah, it can get really beefy. It gets super beefy, and then it you put weakness policy on it, and it gets
Oh
really
my,
high special attack.
oh my
It's really
god,
good in
yeah.
Trick Room. It can probably set Trick Room. It can't set Trick Room. If it could
No,
set
yeah,
Trick
no.
Room, I would consider B, but because of that, I think C. It also gets Shore Up to heal itself, which is always good. Um, Pyukumuku, I'm biased. Oh shit, I accidentally lost it. There it is. Is it C or D? Like, I kind of think it's D.
It's probably D. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's just D.
I know you want it to
Did I
be
put
top.
Shuckle C though? If I put Shuckle C, this thing gets C.
You might have actually put Shuckle.
I don't think I put Shuckle C.
Shuckle. Is it D?
I think Shuckle's D. Yeah, I put Shuckle
Yeah,
D.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Okay,
it's
then yeah.
D. It's D. It's just water type Shuckle, except cooler. I love
Okay.
Shuckle too, which is funny. Oh, Minior. We were just talking about Minior.
So what can
Oh,
Minior do?
so it gets Shell Smash. Let me show you it because I actually the team I used in this game had a Minior on it. So shield down changes Pokemon from it changes it basically it changes status or stain. Oh my god, changes stats after 50% health,
After 50?
and it
Mhm.
can't be burned or paralyzed or slept or anything while it still has its crust on it. See, these are its crusty stats.
For defensive, and then it's like they just swap
Flips.
the
The stats are
offensive
way
and
worse than I
defensive.
remember, to be honest. But you get the
It's
shell
almost at
smash,
speed. Yeah.
and once you shell smash, this thing does a lot of damage and is incredibly fast.
It's very, I mean,
I
look at 120 speed.
I think
My
it's C.
goodness.
I think it's C because it outspeeds everything after one shell smash, and then it does a lot of damage.
Yeah.
You could probably even do a like weakness policy set or some shit on this and go ridiculous. So I think it's C. Um, Kamala, hear me out. I think it's C, and let
Why?
me show you why. So its ability is comatose. So
Okay.
it can't be burned. It can't be slept. Um, I mean, it can be hexed and stuff like that, which makes it a little bad, but it not being able to be slept is really good. It gets Sucker Punch, pretty fucking solid. It gets Yawn, which is really, really good. Um, it has like pretty good offensive coverage, like actually really good offensive coverage looking at it. It has 115 attack. Its defense is a little low. Its speed's a little low. Maybe it's D, but it just has a really good ability. I don't know. You don't sound convinced.
Just thinking.
Okay, let's compare it to some Pokemon.
Yeah.
Is it as good? Is it about as good as like Spiritomb or Grumpig? Or is it about as good as like Drifblim and Camerupt? Maybe it is D. These Pokemon are better than it, I think, slightly.
Yeah, probably.
Come on, is D. Where'd it go? Did I put it in D or C? I think I put it in C. I put it in C. Okay, so Kamala D. We'll take it. We'll take it. Oh, Turtonator. This Pokemon's probably so bad. I'm not even gonna try to justify its D, but I
Yeah.
like it a lot. I actually have a shiny Turtonator. I hatched a shiny Turtonator after one egg. It only gets one ability, and the ability's
I
not
think I
even
remember
that
that.
good. Its stats suck ass. This Pokemon blows. It is really bad. I'm still leaving it D though. So I don't think it's as bad as the stuff in D. Okay, this one. Togedemaru is like actually pretty good. I'm gonna put C because it gets thorns or whatever it's called. It gets iron barbs. It gets lightning rod. Both incredible abilities. It gets fake out. At least I think it gets fake out. It gets fake out. It gets nuzzle. Does it get fake tears? It doesn't get fake tears, but it gets encore. Wait, does it get encore? It can get encore. Good spiky shield. I think it's D or C. I'm leaving it C just because it's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Okay, now Mimikyu. This is probably like an S in
Mimikyu.
singles. In
Yeah, singles is
regulars,
so good.
oh, is it A? I kind of think it's A because you can run it as support, you can run it as offensive, you can run it as a trick room setter. Its
Yeah.
ability literally makes it take a free hit.
Yeah.
It it was
I think it's
nerfed, so it's a little worse.
how's it nerfed?
So now, once you break its disguise, it loses like 1/16 health. So you can't use
Oh, that's
Focus
weird.
Sash too.
That makes sense.
I'm seeing if it fits in. I think it does. What do you think?
I think so.
Yeah. Um.
Fucking fishy boy.
So this Pokemon is underrated. I'm gonna say that shit right now. I think it's C, and let me show you why.
Funny.
Can you hear the vacuum?
No.
Thank God. Okay. So, um, Dazzling prevents priority moves, so it can't get fake outed. So that's good. So it pretty much gets free trick room unless it gets taunted. Um,
Oh.
Wonder Skin makes it so non-damaging moves targeted at Pokemon they actually have 50%, so that's like pretty good too. It's relatively fast, relatively does decent damage, but the main thing is it has a decent ability and has good supporting stuff and can still put out a little bit of damage. So to me,
That's
this Pokemon is C.
yeah, that's cool. I- I'll agree with you.
I also like his shiny.
Tiny's so cool.
It's funny as hell. It's like so ugly, but it's so cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Ooh,
Drampa. Ooh.
fucking jump.
Is it just D? I think it's C.
I think it's C.
I think it's C. Its ability's pretty good. It has actually multiple good abilities. Stats are good. Let's go
Yeah,
and see.
I like it C.
Delmice.
Ooh,
I'm
I
thinking
love
I'm
Dumbo.
thinking C. I think it's like high C, low B
That's
because
crazy.
it's
Yeah.
not as good as like you can tell me it's as good as like Araquanid or Volcarona, Chandelure. No, you're gonna
Yeah.
tell me it's as good as Beware, Serena, Slowbro. Yeah, I could believe that.
Yeah.
Gets 3 to 4 stabs. It's solid, solid Pokemon. Oh, the fighting dragon. So it had a really
Fighting
good Z move that made it really good. I don't actually know if it's
Komodo.
any good. What is this shit called? Komo-o?
Komodo. Mono.
Komo-o. Komo-o. It has a really silly shiny.
Yeah, it's like the fish.
Ooh, overcoat. It cannot get spored or rage powdered. It can immune baton. It can immune sound moves and it can immune ball and bomb moves. So those are fine. It probably gets Dragon Dance. It gets Clanging Scales. The user rubs the scales on its entire body, makes a huge. So that's not too bad. It's like a good spread move. I think it's spread. Yeah, it's a pretty decent spread move. Um, Still gets Dragon Dance. It gets Clanger Soul. The user raises all its stats by using some of its HP. So it has that going for it. So it can be physical or special, which I always say is really good in this league. It has like taunt, body press. It has decent. It actually has really good stats.
Yeah, really good.
I'm gonna say C.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, and now we're at the end of the region. That's just legendaries.
Yeah. Legendaries and Ultra Beasts.
Oh my god, this one has so
Oh.
many.
Yeah. It's
When
just
I
like the
when I
Ultra
type it in the
Beasts.
document, I might literally put Ultra Beast banned. I might just
You should just put legendaries, man, honestly. Legendaries and Ultra Beasts.
I just didn't want anybody to be like confused at all. I
Yeah.
wanted there to be no chance of confusion. Oh my god, there's so many Ultra Beasts. Marshadow. Dude, I don't want to type all this.
Yeah, no, no. There you go. We're up to 7. 8 now.
Say that one more time.
We're up to Gen 8 now.
Yeah,
So
we're up to Gen
Pokemon
8. We
Gen
got 2 more left, bro.
Not bad. So
Dude,
this gen kind of sucked, actually, in my
yeah, it
opinion.
actually was kind of bad. It had no S, right? Oh no,
Uh,
it had
oh,
it
Incineroar.
gets kind of carried by Incineroar because Incineroar is like one of the best Pokemon of all time.
1S, 1A,
1S, 1A,
3B.
3B.
Couple, a good handful of C's. Good, obviously.
Yeah, good handful C. This region was kind of middling. It was like fine. I had a few like highlights, but yeah. All right.
Cool.
Well, that was a tier list. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yes.
See ya. All right, bye.